Om. Om. Dear friends, another day of opportunity given to us, another day of ourselves trying our best to tune to the Lord little more deeper with more application of our own personality. In our 2-3 years of classes, by studying so many Upanishads and Puranas, what is to be achieved, how to achieve. In fact, these are sufficiently studied, discussed. What is required is more clarity, conviction, commitment to reach to that, and for that reaching, committed efforts. May we all go into this second stage of serious, sincere, committed efforts in our sadhana. Sadhana is only two things. One, pulling our mind away from worldliness and putting it in the Lord. That's a sadhana. Simply batao to. And what is Lord? Who is Lord? Where is Lord? How is Lord? To explain that only the entire Shastras. And the mind, its nature. How and why it is in the world, it is lost. Again, Shastra only tells us. And then that various techniques how to pull our selves, our mind from the worldliness, that also Shastra says. It already said. First to follow the Varnashrama Dharma. Then for some time do the Niswartha Karma Yoga in the Yajna Bhavana. Then develop the devotion to Ishvara. Then with your own efforts, manage your own Chitta Antakarana Vrittis. Finally, Tattva from the Guru. Obtain it. And for the Tattva Anubhuti, continuously be in dhyana. Continuously means start sitting for dhyana only to experience the Lord ourselves. And daily, so Vasham, how many days, months, years, lives it takes, we don't know. We will do that. This is how few things regarding, important things regarding Adhyatmika Jivanam, we must be very pakka about. Okay, so like every day today too, we'll just study Bhagavatam, Dashamaskandham, Dvadashaskandham. We'll do little bit of our Adhyatma Ramayanam, then Lalita Trishati. If it is not over today, yeah, we'll have last 50 names to chant. Let us start all. Let us pay full our attention. Every word uttered, let us become aware of it. In that words are mantras. Whatever the theme meaning, we can understand. Do the bhavana of that. There goes first Shravanam. Then the avagahana means understanding. Then becomes bhavana. Bhavana takes us to next level called bhakti. Bhakti should take us to prapatti or sharanagati. Up to that is our efforts. After that, the Lord takes over. The first is Shravanam, then chanting or listening, understanding, bhavana, bhakti, sharanagati. Let us try. Om, 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 Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sachidanandarupaaya Vishwotpathyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayan Namaha Nigamakalpatarorgalitam Phalam Shukamukhadamritadrava Samyutam Pivata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Muhuraho Rasika Bhavibhavukaha Narayanan Namaskritya Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam ततो जयमुदीरयेत। ओं नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण आचार्येभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां गुरूणां देवतानाम् अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधसिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थानजागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य दशमस्कन्धस्य द्वादशस्कन्धस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ दशमस्कन्धः। Friends, in the 10th skandha, AKRURA doing Bhagavan Krishna's Stuti as well as Prarthana, most sweetest of the topics we have almost seen. Then Bhagavan Krishna's reply. Then in the 12th skandha, Naimitika, Prakruta, Pralayas are explained. We have to understand the Atyanthika Pralaya, then the simple one, the Nitya Pralaya. So let us see the first, the 10th skandha. Let us enjoy chanting the 48th chapter, where we do it is from 23 se 36. Let us do these 14 shlokas parayanam. Let us see if you have them, and remaining shlokas we touch. Be attentive, take the book, open it, chant along with me, be fully involved in the chanting, understand that this is blessings as well as sadhana, and enjoy for being able to do that. And any moroseness, any of the disinterestedness, any of the other feelings come, they are all the mischief played by the mind. Dominate that mischief of the mind with the intellect's understanding that we are doing is such a beautiful, blessed thing, which is liked by the Lord, the Guru, the Shastras, and useful for us also. Learn in life to live as much lively, joyfully as possible, in spite of whatever happening around, in or out. Anyway, all that nonsense done by the mind. Same mind again makes us take things so seriously that we are always in a frowning face. Instead of that, if we are in a blossomed face, blossomed heart, with the art of taking everything lightly except Bhagwan. And the Bhagwan is not taken seriously, but he is taken sincerely. In this way, we have to train ourselves. Let's start. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam Dashamaskandha Purvardha Atha Ashtachatvarimshodhyayah. Shri Shuka Uvacha Dehadyupadheranirupitatvat Bhavo na sakshat na bhidatmanah syat Ato na bandhastava naiva mokshaha Syatam nikamastvayino avivekah Tvayodhitoyam jagato hitaya Yada yada veda patah puranah Badhyeta pashanda pathairasadbhihi Tada bhavan sattvagunam vibharti सत्वं प्रबोध्य वसुदेव गृहेव तीर्णः स्वांशेन भारमपनेतुमिहासि भूमेः अक्षौहिणीशतवधेन सुरेतरांश राज्ञाम् अमुष्य च कुलस्य यशो वितन्वन्न अध्येशनो वसतयः खलु भूरिभागाः यः सर्वदेवपितृभूतनृदेवमूर्तिः यत्पादशौचसलिलं त्रिजगत्पुनातिः सत्वं जगद्गुरुरधोक्षजयाः प्रविष्टः कः पण्डितस्त्वदपरं शरणं समीयात् भक्तप्रियादरुतगिरः सुहृदः कृतज्ञात् सर्वान् ददाति सुहृदो भजतोऽभिकामान् आत्मानमप्युपचयापचयौ न यस्य दिष्ट्या जनार्दन भवान् इह नः प्रतीतः योगेश्वरैरपि दुरावगतिः सुरेशैः छिन्द्यासुनः सुतकळत्र धनाप्तगेह देहादिमोहरशनां भवदीयमायां श्रीशुक उवाच इत्यर्चितः संस्तुतश्च भक्तेन भगवान् हरिः अक्रूरं सस्मितं प्राह गीर्भिः सम्मोहयन् इव श्रीभगवानुवाच त्वं नो गुरुः पितृव्यश्च श्लाघ्यो बन्धुश्च नित्यदा वयं तु रक्ष्याः पोष्याश्च अनुकम्प्याः प्रजाहिवः भवद्विधा महाभागा निषेव्या अर्हसत्तमाः श्रेयस्कामैर्नृभिर्नित्यं देवाः स्वार्थान् साधवः न ह्यं मयानि तीर्थानि न देवा मृच्छिलामयाः ते पुनन्ति उरुकालेन दर्शनात् एव साधवः स भवान् सुहृदां वैनः श्रेयान् श्रेयचिकीर्षया जिज्ञासार्थं पाण्डवानां गच्छस्व त्वं गजाह्वयं पितरुपते उपरिवते बालाः पितर्युपरते बालाः सहमात्रा सुदुःखिताः आनीताः स्वपुरं राज्ञः वसन्त इव इति शुश्रुम तेषु राजाम्बिकापुत्रो भ्रातृपुत्रेषु दीनधीः समो न वर्तते नूनं दुष्पुत्रवशगोन्धदृक गच्छ जानीहि तद्वृत्तम् अधुना साध्वसाधु वा विज्ञाय तत् विधास्यामः यथाशं सुहृदां भवेत् इति अक्रूरं समादिश्य भगवान् हरिरीश्वरः सङ्कर्षणोद्धवाभ्यां वै ततः स्वभवनं ययौ इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां दशमस्कन्धे पूर्वार्धे अष्टचत्वारिंशोऽध्यायः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। So straight away 23rd mantra, Tvaya uditah vedapatah puranah. So the eternal Veda marga both for bhukti, uttamaloka prapti and mukti. Vedapatha for bhukti, uttamaloka prapti and mukti is set in motion by Lord himself. That one, why jagatah hitaya, that's what these three things. जगत के हित के लिए ही वेद मार्ग है. But for what reasons? The people and the other people together made such a confusion that the whole Veda marga of bhukti and uttamagati and moksha is completely kept aside. So too in every other aspect also. The food habits which are healthy replaced by the food for the taste type of life. So to the daily routine schedule in which early morning dhyana adi, then upasana adi, then karma yoga adi, evening bhakti adi, such a beautiful system is replaced by so much of bhautikavada. We have become very intelligently skillful in destroying ourselves. This is what the world is now. Such a tough, difficult it is again to revert back to earlier glorious, beautiful way. So anyway, such a Veda Marga which is set in motion by you for the Jagat Hita, when that is Badhyeta Pashanda Pathaihi, when it is troubled, disturbed by the Pakhanda Margi, the erratic Margis, those who want the result in a shortcut manner by cheating, troubling others. Nastikas, all of them. When by those people this Veda Marga is disturbed, tada bhavan, that time sattva gunam vibharti. So you take the avatar and set the things again right. As we said yesterday, when भगवान को आने का जरूरत वाला बिगड़ना होता है सनातन धर्म का, तब वो आते हैं. If not, then his amshas or the rishi munis sent by him time and again, they also do the work many times. Whenever even by them the work of establishing dharma is not accomplished, Bhagavan himself comes. So generally, totally, universally, it is the principle. Personally also, we can invoke the Lord in our life. O Lord, this Pakhanda Marga of Bhautikavada is overwhelming in me. Can you take avatara in me, in whatever the way required, and remove the Pakhanda Marga from my heart and establish Sanatana Veda Patha? When this is said, then the Lord will come in the form of some gurus and he will give us also that feeling of devotion, surrender. Then God prompts that guru to take take into confidence we, and that guru teaches us. And we also will have faith in that guru and the teachings. We practice it. Within a decade or so, our minds come back into the earlier Veda mark. Individual or small group, whatever. Do you know in this way in Bharata Mata, I don't know about other nations, there are hundreds and thousands and lakhs of, perhaps crores, of bhaktas and grahasthas who, some of them who have their own respective guides. कोई भी हो, संन्यास आश्रम हो गृहस्थ आश्रम में हो, कोई अवधूत हो, कोई योगी हो, कोई ना कोई सिद्ध पुरुष हो, कोई ज्ञानी हो, पकड़ के उनके ना, उनके दिशा दिखाए हुए मार्ग में जाते हुए अपना अपना साधना अपने लेवल का कर रहे हैं. Some catch hold of some Jyotishi, some catch hold of some Panditji of the temple. Each of them have the glimpse of divine in them, and to the extent they can do, and the people desire, to that extent they are guiding. May not be the Mukti Marga completely, but at least putting in the Veda Marga, protecting from the Pakhanda Marga. What a beautiful thing, no? Thank God we are in Bharata Mata. So, why I am saying all that? We can also ask for ourselves, then the Lord will come some form, and we need not have any paraphernalia, any big, hangama nahi karne ka. एक गुरु को पकड़े, from him you listen the Shastra, first find your redemption. Once that is done, in what way we have to be used, let the Lord decide, is not our concern. So here this is how AKRURA is informing all of us when Bhagavan takes avatara. Wholesale में भी, retail में भी. Sahatvam Prabho, such you the Bhagavan, Adya, today, now, Vasudeva Gruhe Avatirnaha, Swamshena. You are taken avatar in Vasudeva Gruha with your Amsha Balarama. Your Krishna Balarama are Paramatma's avatara. Don't listen too much to the Western and the other types of religious people who are jealous of us. Therefore, they don't believe in the Lord or any devatas or avataras. They're all bacha logo. Unko don't worry. We have the great, not only the literature of the great Mahatmas, but so many great bhaktas have had Darshana Paramatma and his avatar kathas. In every yuga, it goes on happening. We are not like them, lacking all knowledge, information guidance to get misguided by them. We have sufficient. They should follow us, bichare. That's how some of the great organizations have given a chance for those who want to take to come to this Anatha Marga and then have the Bhagavad Bhakti even Darshanam. Some organizations like ISKCON and all. You have to really do namaskar to them for giving chance to millions of the Westerners and foreigners to tune to beautiful Krishna Tattva, Krishna Leela, Krishna Gadhas. And those Westerners, when they are in the ISKCON, there's the purity of them, the way they dress, the way they do sadhana. लगता ही नहीं कि ये फॉरेनर्स हैं, ये तो देवता लोग ऐसे दिखते हैं, because they don't have that in their religion. When they see this one, they're so much enchanted and they deeply involved in that. Even that Hare Krishna mantra they chant, and when you listen to it, no, it is such an ecstatic thing. हमको भगवान गली गली में मिलते हैं, so we don't care about भगवान. भगवान आते यार तुम्हारे घर आ जाओ क्या, आज मैं थोड़ा बिजी हूँ, 2 साल के बाद आ जाना. हमको भगवान फ्री में मिलते हैं. So उनको रेयर होता है. So they enjoy it. Thank God, I'm telling, whether it is some small individual swamis or any grastas, 10 लोगों को, 5 लोगों को, 3 को गाइड कर रहे हैं, कोई 100-200 को. Some big organizations are doing for millions, thousands and thousands. Don't expect perfection anywhere. Perfection. You may expect it, but remember this is Kali Yuga. When we are in Kali Yuga, there are some definitely doshas. We should have the magnanimity to overlook them and see the positivity. Doesn't mean that negative is being justified here. No. In spite of such a nonsense around, if somebody is doing something spiritual, you should have guts to appreciate. Don't be like a media persons who want some sensation news. Therefore, very good things, millions are happening. उसका एक corner पे भी news नहीं देते हैं. And somewhere something bad happened. They make it such a big बातों का बतंगड़ बनाते हैं. They only told me, the media people, we do it like that. Don't follow them. Just overlook. It's good. It's okay. In Kali Yuga, even like you people coming to classes and all, enough for doing namaskar to you, एक दूसरे को कर लो, मेरे को छोड़ दो. Is it not? So Sattvam Avatirnaha Swamshena. So Bhagavan has taken you are avatara only. Akruraji is saying. Then Bharam Apanetu Vihase Bhumehe. You are here to remove the Bhubhara Akshavini Shatavadhena by killing 100 Akshavini of the Dushtas. Who are they? Suretara Amsa Ragnyam. Sura is Devata. Suretara is Devataओं के अलग. They are Rakshasa. उनके अंश में. So असुरों के अंश में. Like in Ramavatara, all these Vanaras are Devataओं का अंश आए हैं. Same way in Krishna Avatara, all these Shishvala, Jarasandha, Dantavaktra, Paundraka, they are all असुरों का अंश है. यहाँ लिखा है सुरेतर अंश राज्ञाम अमुष्य च देन कुलस्य च यशो वितन्वन आल्सो द यदुकुल का महिमा आप बढ़ाने के लिए आए हैं. So now after this the next three slokas are so beautiful, sweet. Studying these portions, remember whenever we have to study Shastra, we have to be not very rigid. You have to be flexible, considerate in such a manner that any beautiful thoughts that are supplied, we should have the openness of the heart to appreciate them and receive them. So here, Akkururij is feeling so happy for Balrama Krishna Uddhava to come to their house. Same way, let us learn from it. To our house, some Atma, some saints, invite them and feel that joy of their presence. Maybe 1 hour, 2 hour. है कि नहीं? हाँ, बुलाओ, खाना दो, दक्षिणा दो, बस उनसे कोई पाठ कराओ, एक आध प्रश्न पूछो. Very frequently it has to be done. Appreciate. And there are people who are there, whose presence, because of so much of tapasya done, अनुष्ठान done, गुरु उपासना done, तीर्थ यात्रा गए, उन्होंने व्रत किया, उन्होंने ये सारा डिविनिटी है उनके अंदर होता है. ऐसे बहुत है. And I suggest you, don't go for big babas who are very famous. They'll be very big, they don't come. They may not. There are some many great Mahatmas who are not at all famous. They will be available to you. You pray to the Lord will send such people. If they don't talk anything, आएंगे खाएंगे रहेंगे थोड़ा पाठ करेंगे बस जुग जुग जियो अच्छी तरह बस भगवान का नाम लो बोल के जाएंगे वो लोग. That is enough. ऐसे. Fine. So adya isha naha vasataya khalu bhuri bhagaha. Today our houses have become most fortunate to naha vasataya. Our accommodations means all of them have come. This सबका मिलके इकट्ठा ही रहते हैं. अक्रूर जी and all his brothers, sisters, family members सब हम सबके घर जो है खलु भूरी भागा become most fortunate हो गए भाई. यहाँ that Lord who is, yesterday we explained exhaustively, सर्व देव सर्व पितृ सर्व भूत सर्व नृदेव मूर्ति ही. सारे देवताओं के, पितृदेवताओं के, भूतों के, भूत मीन्स ऑल द बीइंग्स, नृ मीन्स राजाओं का भी, देवताओं को भी, नृदेव मीन्स ब्राह्मण, ब्राह्मणों का ही भी रूप, मूर्ति रूपा भगवान कृष्ण हिमसेल्फ यू हैव कम टू आवर हाउस, ये लॉर्ड. एंड यत पाद शौच सलिलम त्रिजगत पुनः. The water washing your feet purifies all the three worlds, and you are the one who is the expression of all these people. You have come to our house. Sahatvam Jagadguru He Adhokshaja Yaha Pravishtaha. So in the form of your arrival, not only you as Devata came, Deva, Pitru, Bhuta, Nrudeva, all of them came. So by serving you, we have cleared Devaruna, Vitruna, Bhutaruna, Rishiruna, all of that. Nrudeva means Rishi or Brahmana. देखो, it is both ways. When we do Deva, Pitru, Bhuta, Adi Seva, it reaches to Bhagavan. और जब भगवान खुद ही आ गए उनकी सेवा करें तो इन सबके प्रति जो ऋण है वो क्लियर हो जाता है. Recognize it. And remember, it's all in our maturity of knowledge. Any such Mahatmas come in our house, for that matter, according to our own Sanatana Dharma, Deho Devalaya Proktaha Jivo Devaha Sanatanaha. Every body is temple of God. Every embodied is God Himself. With this attitude, anyone you feed, anyone you respect, they are reaching to God. You are the greatest of the sadhakas or the bhaktas. It's a fact. Try to do that. Before that, for a practice, some Mahatmas and all, approach them, let them come to our house. So, oh Lord, you are the one who is in the expression of Devatas, Bhutas, Brahmanas, Rishis, and all. You yourself have come to our houses. Our houses are highly purified. Then Satvam Jagat Guru Adokshajaha. You are the Jagat Guru. You are the one not available to any Indriya. So now in this entire chapter, every sloka, though beautiful, this 26th has a great lesson to teach to us. To come to this conclusion only, all the above said things are told. What is that? Kaha panditaha twad aparam sharanam samiya. आपको छोड़कर दूसरों को कौन है पंडित जो शरणागति में जाता है? Who will go in surrender or sharanagati to anyone other than you if he is a pandita? Pandit means wise person, a knowledgeable, a jnani, matured. So a knowledgeable person will go to you only in sharanagati, not to anyone, for so many reasons. And these 5, 6 reasons that are given are really touching the heart to all. Thanks we have to do. Salute to our Akrura ji for this way, opening our buddhi chakshu for understanding and opening our hridaya kavata to welcome the Lord into our hearts. Why beautiful, you know? And who is Lord for all of us? These 5 or 6 things. First one, Bhakta Priyat. He is Bhakta Priya. Is it not that first sloka of Mukundamala? Sri Vallabheti Varadeti Dayapareti Bhakta Priyeti Bavaluntana Kovideti Natheti Nagashayaneti Jagannivaseti Alapanam Pratipadam Kurume Mukunda. Bhakta Priya. भगवान को सब जनरली प्रिय है, बट उसमें से भक्त और भी प्रिय. That's why in Gita 12th chapter, Yo Mad Bhakta Same Priyaha, Yo Mad Bhakta Same Priyaha, so many times he says, beta sab creation is mera hai. इसलिए I am bound to have Preeti Prema to all. But when you yourself reciprocate your devotion to me, reciprocate, show the emotion. In spite of, I gave you Indriyas Uchar Bahirmukha, and I have put all the objects outside, glittering and enchanting and attracting. Then withholding all our outer attractions of the senses, objects, and the pulls of the senses, the mind को बाहर ले जाने का, सबको hold करके, if you have become my bhakta, you are so great, you are so dear to me. Yo mad bhakta samay priya, yo mad bhakta samay. He tells values and he says such value oriented bhakta is so dear to me. Here also bhakta priya. Beautiful, no? Can there be anything more than achieving this thing? What the Lord says, you are dear to me. We are running behind the people to say, बोलो मेरे को I love you, I love you. लोग बोलते चेहरा देख आईने में. देखने में हमको पता चल ही जाता है कि nobody can love us. We know how lousy we are. Is it not? Instead of asking anyone to love us, ask भगवान. भक्त प्रिय बनना है हमको. मतलब हमको ऐसे बनना है कि भगवान हमारा प्रीति करे. So how Bhagavan does our priyama to us? When we become his bhakta. Keep on increasing the bhakti to him. Don't fight with the world. The world jitna de sake utna love deo. Some people demand more when you give. Some people don't even take when you want to give. The world is very funny. Everybody is in their own ignorance, just like we all. With all this study, so much time, how much clarity did we get? हम खुद को इतना नहीं मिला तो बेचारे कभी शास्त्र ही नहीं पढ़ते हैं, भटकते हुए सब सिनेमा देखते हुए. उनका मन तो कैसा होगा, जैसा हमेशा था वैसा ही जैसा हमारा था कुछ साल पहले. Therefore, let's not be worried about people at all. Our only concern is become so great a bhakta to the Lord that bhakta Lord will say that you are dear to me. He already says bhakta priya. So a bhakta priya भगवान को छोड़कर कौन है पंडिता who goes in Sharanagati to somebody else? First quality of the Lord is bhakta priya. Second, rutagiraha. Rutagiraha, the one when he makes any promise, he sees to that he fulfills that promise. Rutam vadishyami, satyam vadishyami. So what is Gira, Vani of the Lord? Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, Bhagavata, Itihasas, Purana, everywhere. Hundreds of promises made by the Lord are there, which every one of them he fulfills. The most, many of them are in Gita. 3 are very, very beautiful. One first practice, that's four, three, four, five you can say. Let us remember from the seventh chapter. Seventh chapter ka what Bhagwan's Ruta Gira. Gira means Vani. Ruta means he makes it true. And what Vani he gave or what Pratigna he did, Mamevaye Prapadyante Maya Metam Tarantite. This is Bhagwan's promise. Whoever do prapatti to me, does he they'll cross Maya. And really prapatti करके देखो माया से पार हो जाते. रुतगिरा. Do you understand meaning of रुतगिरा? जो अपने वाणी प्रतिज्ञा को सत्य करते हैं. And what pratignas he has done in so many shastra, they are there. We are just referring from Gita. One of them is this. Again in the ninth chapter, ananya chintayanto mam ये जना परिपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहामि. This is also Bhagavan's pratigna. And one of the topmost pratigna, which very rarely people listen, remember in Gita. That great thing, when I remember that one, no words come out to talk about it. And that pratigna made with the Lord is, Kaunteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashyati. My bhakta will let all or get destroyed. He'll be taken care of by me. This is what. So too, the ninth chapter, last one, Manmanava Mad Bhakto or Matkarma Krut Matparamaha, the 12th chapter, last one. So many in the 15th chapter also. Lastly, in the 18th chapter, Sarvadharman Parityaja, Mamekam Sharanam Raja, Aham Tva, Sarva Papi Bihamokshishya, Mahashucha. These are all Gira, Bhagwan's promises. In Ramayana, Sakrudeva Prapannaya Tavasmiti Chayachate Abhayam Sarvabhutebhya Dadami Yetad Vratam Mama. This he says to Vibhishana. Actually, you can see when Ravana tries to kill Vibhishana with the Shakti Ayudha, Bhagwan goes and takes it on himself, protects Vibhishana. एंड सो टू सुग्रीव जी को वाणी जो देते हैं राजा दिलाने का, ही डज इट. सो ऋतगिरः सो रघुकुल रीति सला चल आई प्राण जाए पर वचन न जाए, लाइक दैट. दिस इज सेकंड वन. एंड देन वी हैव टू हैव कॉन्ट्रास्ट विथ अदर्स. अदर्स क्या है ना, भक्त प्रिय नहीं होते वो लोग, दे अपने स्वार्थ के लिए देखते रहते हैं. सेकंड वन, अदर्स दे मे हैव गिरा प्रॉमिसेस मेड, they may be honest also, but they may not have the power, ability, even conveniences to fulfill the promises. We don't doubt that you want to love me, but you cannot because you are in your own position and situations. You can't help it. You are honest but not capable. But भगवान का कोई लिमिटेशन नहीं है, इसलिए वो अपने वाणी को फुलफिल करते हैं. रुतगिरः, think about it. Therefore, the main talk is what here? You go to Sharanagati to Lord Krishna only, not anyone. AKRURA is telling to himself, आपको छोड़कर और किसी के शरण में क्यों जाए? Like our देवता चित्त न धरई हनुमत सोई सर्व सुख करे. सर्व सुख में धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष. दो हो गए. भक्त प्रियात ऋतगिरा. थर्ड वन सुहृदः. Suhrut is. Suhrut means who without our calling comes and removes all difficulties and problems, goes back without expecting even a thank you. Suhridam sarvabhutanam jnatva mam shanti murachyate. Okay? Fourth one is what? Kritagnyat. What a beautiful thing. Kritagnya means whatever we do, that Bhagavan always remembers. So what we do dharma vyavahara. That also Krutam and Nya, he knows it and he rewards us for that. We do Punya Adi, Bhagavan sees that. We do that is called Krutam, and Jnat means he knows it. He rewards the Punyam. And now comes Upasana. In that, even once we take Lord's name, Om Namo Narayana, he remembers that and he gives rewards for that. And if you are doing more and more Upasanas, Yajna, Yaga, Adi, तो देखो भाई उसका तो क्या रिपोर्ट देंगे. मैं तो कहता हूँ दिस लाइफ्स प्रारब्ध, इट कांट बी चेंज बिकॉज you have seen it in Vivek Chudamani and all that. It is like the arrow shot out of the bow. Then you can't control it. Or the bullet left the barrel. And a bullet when goes out of barrel, no more you can change its direction. So too in this life from womb to tomb, maximum what has to happen will happen. But apart from that, how much of sanchita karma we have, which may be for is sufficient to give us millions of lives. But all these namasmaranas done, upasanas done, pujas done, all adhyatmika programs done, then pilgrimages done, swadhyaya done, sadhana, each of them are like the antibiotics kill the bacteria, you know, like the bullets and all fire and eliminate the shatru, they're all burning away our prarabdhas, our the sanchitas. प्रारब्ध को जला ही नहीं सकते, बट संचित जल ही जा रहा है. आप इसके ऊपर आपको भरोसा करना है. This no, and it is true also. With everything we done by us, कंटिन्यू इन दिस वे आध्यात्मिक मार्ग, हमारा 10,000 जनों का कचरा, सारा कचरा साफ होकर इट में reduce to only 10 lives. And again, in these 10 lives, we can do so much nonsense to create 10,000 janma prarabdha if you are not spiritual. If you are again back to worldly. So that is called here krutagnyat. So bhakta priyat rutagiraha suhrudaha kritagnya. Who else is there like Lord? 4, okay. Then the 5th one is sarvan dadati suhrudaha bhajataha abhikaman. So suhrudaha bhajataha abhikaman sarvan dadati. Bhajataha means the one who is worshipping, all that. Suhruda means with full pure heart and doubtless faith in Lord. तो डाउटलेस फेथ से जो भगवान की सेवा करते हैं उनको तो सारे कामनाओं को दे देते. दिस इज द 5th पॉइंट. द लास्ट वन इज व्हाट कि आत्मानमपि, if it is the deservability comes to us, he gives himself also to us. In that giving himself to us, bhakti marga is Bhagavan becomes servant of that bhakta. In the jnana marga, he reveals that oneness of that sadhaka with himself. Like mam upayati, magavachati, mam prapnoti. In so many shlokas we have seen, no, that is the meaning. Apne aap ko bhi dete. Now go through in a flow all these things. Bhagavan is Bhakta Priya. Bhagavan is Rutagira. Bhagavan is Suhrada. Bhagavan is Kritagna. Bhagavan is worshipped with a total faith and surrender, fulfiller of all desires, and finally, he gives himself also to us. Nobody else can do it more than Lord. So instead of having surrendered to him, how can anybody surrender to something else and say he is Pandit? That's the meaning of Kaha Panditaha Tat Aparam Sharanam Samiyat Bhakta Priyat Rutagiraha Suhrudaha Krutagnata Sarvan Dadati Suhrudaha Bhajataha Abhimakaman Atmanamapi and Upachaya Pachayo Nayasya. The Lord may, in all his abilities, capacities, powers, there is no Upachaya, means addition, because he is already into the acme level. This we have seen in the morning. Our yoga darshana class. Tatra niratishayam sarvagna bijam. And usko you add the Mundaka Upanishad. Yasya jnanamayandavaha. दोनों मिलकर पढ़ोगे तो इसका अर्थ हमको मिलेगा कि इन भगवान there is no upachaya, because he is already the ultimate level, and no apachaya also. There is no reduction in abilities, in his abilities, or in his kindness, or in his compassion. कुछ भी कभी घटता नहीं है कि हमको नहीं मिलेगा उनका कृपा, ऐसा कभी नहीं. So therefore every day spend those few minutes, 5 minutes बस है, deeply. Early morning ना आके ऐसे हाथ धो दोगे, even आने में हाथ पैर धो लिया, बैठे, just remember Ishtadeva, chant this shloka, oh Lord, such you, I am surrendering to you. And then what your darshana and anubhuti of the tattva, I want, that's it. More than that, I don't want. Pray like this for few years. Thereafter, even this prayer also we leave it to him. Oh Lord, I am just remembering you to just feel the service to you in my own heart. You will see the transformation that happens, the calmness, quietness that comes, the peace and joy that prevails, and the required maturity that comes. We need not have so much of big loads of Shastra Jnana. We should have only that knowledge which saves us and the person around at the time of risks or problems. That's it. Apart from that, what we need is calm and quiet and peace, antakarana, and a glimpse of the divine experience within us and everywhere. That's it. ये सब मिल जाता. Daily 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That's it. Beautiful it is. This portion of Akruraji's Prarthana, that time also, having seen Bhagavan Krishna in those waters, the way he has done, both the way that he has seen the Lord, that description itself was ultimate in the entire Bhagavatam. After that, one solid chapter, the way Akruraji has done the stuti is also exemplary. You know, so beautiful it is. Wow, wow, wonderful. Finally, he says, Dishtya Janardana Bhavan Iha Naha Pratita. Pratita means you have appeared. It is by God's grace and our fortune that you have appeared in front of us and gave us darshanam. When Yogeshwarayapi Durapagatihi Sureshaihi, big Yogeshwaras, big Sureshas or the Devatas also long to have your darshan, and they go and wait there इन वैकुंठ द्वार कभी भगवान देते हैं दर्शन मेनी टाइम्स जैसे अगले बार आ जाओ ही इज बिजी यू कैन सी ऑल दैट इन वेंकटेश्वर सुप्रभातम यू नो ऑल ऑफ दिस एवरी ऑफ द देवतास आर वेटिंग देयर झुक रहे दे रहे सर झुकाकर प्रणाम करते वेट कर रहे आस्किंग द लॉर्ड टू कम एंड गिव दर्शनम दे स्टैंड इन क्यू ओनली पञ्चाननाब्जवषण्मुखवासवाद्याः त्रैविक्रमादिचरितं विबुधास्तुवन्ति भाषापति पठति वा सरशुद्धिमारात् श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् all of the shlokas सूर्येन्दु भौम बुधवाक्पति काव्य सौरि स्वर्भानुकेतु दिविशत् परिषत् प्रधानाः तद्दास दास चरमावधि दास दासाः श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् अत्र्यादि सप्त ऋषयः समुपास्य सन्ध्याम् आकाश सिन्धु कमलानि मनोहराणि आदाय पादयुगम् अर्चयितुं प्रपन्नाः श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीवैष्णवास तदवर्तितमङ्गलास्ते धामाश्रयन्ति तव वेङ्कट सुप्रभातम् because they all know the greatness of God. And therefore, they want darshan of Him. And when they know the greatness of God, God will not give darshan quickly. Darshan Bhagavan simple होते हैं ना rustic type like this गोपिका शादी वृंदावन वाले उनको इजी दर्शन देते हैं क्योंकि लोग ज्यादा तंग नहीं करते ये लोग तो भगवान को बिठाकर इतने घंटे स्तुति बोलते हैं भगवान को तो बहुत काम होता है इधर उधर जाने का So such you who is not giving darshana to Yogeshwaras as well as Sureshwaras, you have come and given us darshanam. How fortunate we are. And here also, अक्रूर जी गए नहीं भगवान खुद उनके घर आए तब तो because Kamsa has sent he has gone and fetched him. But यहाँ तो भगवान ने प्रॉमिस किए and he has come to the house only आकर दर्शन दे रहे हैं. So in our life also, you might have had that beautiful experience of yourself going and meeting some great Mahatmas and some Mahatmas coming, staying in your house. They're all beautiful things. Cherish those things. You know, this is the way we come out of our own egos and all our houses get purified also. And if you have faith, you can ask them. They can even correct our sadhanas if they have to be, or add if it has to be added, editing if they required. If nothing is required, that's very good, going on well, continue. Today I came, tomorrow God will come. That's it. So, Dishtya Janardana Bhavaniha na pratitaha Yogeshwarainapi durabhagati sureshaihi. Therefore, what is he asking? This is the beauty. This is what there, who was that? That Trivakra, to her was also when Krishna went. Instead of asking for Vairagya, Jnana, Bhakti, she asked for something worldly only. Contrast to that, here, Akrurji, kya पूछ रहे थोड़ा पकड़ना सार. Yesterday we touched it, but then we left it for your homework. Same thing asked by Sugrivaji also as the last prayer to Krishna. Today we are going to see that also. Ki chindi ashu naha suta kalatra dhana apta geha dehadi moha rashanam. Cut asunder the moha rashana, the rope of delusion in which all this relativity we get bound seeking some sukha bhoga through them. Understood? The relative life is not a problem. Relative life is a joy of life where through fulfilling the dharmas, we exhaust all our paraspara mutual runa ityadi. But through those relativities, when we try to seek them sukha bhoga, then it becomes samsara. Children are not samsara. Through the children you want to be sukhi, no? That is samsara. Children are born through you, as Gurudev says, and just take care of them and give them samskara and offer them to the society. You will serve them. What's wrong? Bharya is there. So just love her, take care of her, serve her. That's it. Expectation जहाँ आता है ना, वो divinity बिगड़कर संसार होता है. Keep that in mind. Okay, and we explained yesterday exhaustively. People are created in the world outside. We only create the samsara inside by expecting something through them. And after studying morning Adhyat Tattva Taittiriya Upanishad, there's no more clarity required. Then ki sukha never comes from outside. It is only our own antakarana vishesha vritti, in which Brahma Ananda Brahma is expressing as Anandamaya Kosha Ananda. After this listening, we can never afford to expect sukha from world. We can be happy, peaceful by serving the world. That is, with that service, the beautiful Shuddha Sattoguna Vritti inside our heart is there, in which the Brahmananda gets reflected. Other than this, expecting Ananda from them, that they give money, they give service, ये सब संसार होता है. Because it is not true, it is not. पूछना ही गलत है. And one common sentence, only one. There's not. We have come in this world only to serve. Remember and live life only as servant. Puja Gurudev. In the service of the Lord, in your own service. How many letters he is to write? Service, सेवा. हम सब सेवक हैं. We are not here. जब तक जिंदा है, every ounce of our energy we used to serve the people around, taking them as God. Whoever come, that is his botheration, whomever he sends. What does it matter to me? Anybody comes, they receive service from. You can be कचरा उठाने वाला होगा, servant होंगे, your neighbors होंगे, anybody. We love them, we serve them, we see divinity in them. That way, zero expectation from the world, zero samsara. Till that moment, you can see, you have to make a habit of it. In some houses, you get such type of grandchildren and all, whom you have to serve, they can't give anything back. So do it, see it and take it as sadhana. And don't do only that one. You stick to your regular classes and do the sadhana. Then otherwise, समझ आपने कहा मैं फिर सबको बुला के मेरे बंधु मित्रों को बुला के अब उनको खाना परोस रहा हूँ. आप भी आको मेरे को मदद करना क्लास छोड़ के. Don't tell me this. Have that proper way of understanding. Okay, Chindi Ashuna Sutta Kalatra Dhanapta Geha Deyadi More Ashnam. So the Sutta, children, Kalatra wife or husband, Dhana wealth, Apta, Bandhu and Mitra, Geha the house, Deha the body, Adi etc. Moha Rashana. That ये सब रियल है, इसमें सुख है, उसको पाने से सुख मिलेगा, इसलिए मैं उनको पाने के लिए कोशिश करूंगा. हर कोशिश, even if it is under ideas, नहीं मिला तो become angry or disturbed, frustrated. These are all moharashana. Cut it. And the moment this prayer is intense, no, all this bhavadiya maya. ये सब आपका माया है, ये रचना है, काटो. If really our devotion is genuine in this regard, no, भगवान ऐसे देखकर मुस्कुराते. The मुस्कुराहट of the भगवान हटा देगा ये all this attachment. That very fraction of moment, Lord gives that intuitive intellect, and it just clicks. It's only a question of clicking. Oh, I've forgotten. Yeah, I'm in this world only to serve wherever I am placed. I'm not here to expect anything from anybody. Even a smile, even a reply, reciprocation, कुछ भी नहीं बस. This clicking is called as divine grace. Once that is done, it is not then any moha rashana. You can see that. Beautiful is that life. Wow, wonderful. May it happen to us at this very moment, that clicking, that we are in this world to serve all, not to expect anything from them, and create a bondage of, or the, bondage with the rope or rassi of the asha or moha with anyone. Okay, when such person that way doesn't expect anything, ready to serve, he becomes a counter for the divine grace. The other fellows who want this and that, the gross things from the world, they only encounter Bhagavan's grace. They block his kripa through us. Yeah? Such people block Bhagavan's kripa, not allowing it to flow through them. With this, Sri Akrurji is one of the most exemplary, beautiful stuti and prarthana is done. So the one thought I want to share is the Moha Rashana ka Chedan means what? You are with the people around to the level it is required from your side, not missing it. If you have made a rule of calling your children whenever they are outside, Subha Sham kar diya. If people come at your home, you serve them tea, coffee, loving, all the pleasantries exchanged, welfare is asked. If they invite you, you go. If they call and you invite them, they come. ये सब हो रहा है, but उसके आगे और पीछे nothing of them to be discussed or think thought of. That is called as moha rachana is over. Just like before coming to class, we don't remember anything. After coming to the class, there is no moha at all about this. In the class, पता नहीं कहाँ रहते हैं, जो भी हो. This way we have to live that. Not in that doesn't mean we are not loving them. The problem with us is what? Before and after, the continuous worries, anxieties, which we entertain in the mind, no, which creates a vasana, that is nonsense. Like somebody came to your house. You invited her, they themselves. Wonderful, बिठाओ चाय पिलाओ सब खरा. Ask them और आधा घंटा रुको. Talk to them good things. Ask their welfare. बढ़िया सा. But the moment they go out, say namaste, and they can don't worry about them. क्यों आए, क्यों गया. Nothing doing. Again back to your namasmarana. Back to your namasmarana means your Bhagwan namasmarana. Don't do your and then your upasana, your all that. इस तरह से. So Bhagwan, I want to do your upasana and puja inside and outside. So many of moha rasanas are binding. Please, these are all because of your own maya. If you will, it all gets cut. Please do it. मेरे से नहीं हो रहा है. कभी कभी with intellect we can avoid new nonsense. But the prarabdha which comes behind you, you cannot avoid. At that time, the outer situation you can't avoid, but inside that maturity can come at least to reduce the effect of it to distract you from the goal. इतना तो हो सकता है भगवान के कृपा से. So in this way, Akrura has done a beautiful prayer. Then how beautifully Krishna Bhagavan replies in that 1, 2 shlokas are really worthy of enjoying. Here, जैसे भगवान का स्तुति भक्त अक्रूर ने किया और इस तरह भगवान का प्रचार किया उन्होंने. भगवान कहते हैं इफ यू डू माई प्रेज डू यू थिंक आई विल नॉट डू, आई कांट डू अबाउट. ही प्रेज टू अक्रूर जी सो मच. I don't think in entire Bhagavat mein the amount of beautiful, reverential, respectful words and sentences Krishna used for Akrura शायद ही और किसी के लिए यूज किया होगा. Tomorrow we'll see that. Tam naha guruhu, pitrubhyaha, shlagyaha, bandhuhu, and vayam rakshaha, poshyaha, anukampyaha, prajaha, and bhavatvidaha, mahabhagaha, arhasattamaha, nishevyaha, shreyaskamaihi. He is telling that you are better than Devadas. Devadas nahi, Devatas. They will bless after long, long time. आप लोग तो आपका नजर हमारे पर पड़ते ही हम ब्लेसेड हो जाते हैं. यू आर ग्रेटर देन देवतास टू अस एज ए ह्यूमन बीइंग. कृष्ण अपने आप को मनुष्य रूप में लेकर अक्रूर जी को चाचा जी मानकर, ये ऑर्डिनरी ह्यूमन बीइंग चाचा ही नहीं, ये सच अ ग्रेट क्वालिटीड पर्सन ऐसे अंडरस्टैंड करके उनका स्तुति सुनना भरपूर करते हैं. टुमारो वी विल स्टडी एवरी ऑफ दोज वर्ड्स. So what is today's carry take home point? Like Akrurji did, have the bhakti, have the understanding of Krishna, and don't go to Sharanagati to anyone, just Lord Krishna. So what are the 6 things about Krishna? Bhakta Priya, Rutagiraha, Suhrada, Kritartha, then Sarvam, Abhikaman, Sarvan Dadati, Atmanam api Dadati. इन 6 चीजों को एक दो बार याद करोगे, then उसी समय कृष्णा my devotion to is very ढीला ढीला, you know it, I know it, इसको थोड़ा strong बना. मैं unquestionably, without any expectation, unconditionally have that devotion, शरणागति to you. बढ़िया सा. ये शरणागता वक्ता कुछ पूछता है नहीं, अभी जो मिलता है वो ले लेता है बस. Like that. Tomorrow I will see Sarvam Krishna Arpanam Om. Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Bhagavata Sharanam Mama. Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama. Shri Suta Sharanam Mama. Shri Shukadeva Sharanam Mama. Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama. Shri Narada Sharanam Mama. Shri Kumara Sharanam Mama. Shri Brahma Sharanam Mama. Shri Vishnu Sharanam Mama. Shri Parabrahma Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Sharanam Mama. Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Natha Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Natha Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Natha Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Natha Narayana Vasudeva. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Krupatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam. स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्त्ययं रसः अतः पिबन्तु सद्भाग्याः मामा मुञ्चत कर्हिचित् ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं द्वादशस्कन्धः आभासश्च निरोधश्च यतश्चाद्यवसीयते स आश्रयः परं ब्रह्म परमात्मेति शब्द्यते Om Atha Chaturthodhyayah. Friends, we are studying the four types of Pralaya told by or Shukadevji as asked by Parikshit Maharaj. Therefore, we have to be very clear regarding this. Anything created will have to get destroyed. Point one. Point two, there's nothing is created. Everything is projected, manifested, appearing only on the substratum with some purpose for some duration. When that purpose and duration is over, everything that is manifested, everything that is appearance goes back to the unmanifest disappearance sthiti. The manifested goes to unmanifest. The appeared goes to disappearance. But the truth substratum, which was there before the appearances happened, is there even now also, and it continues to be there even afterwards. And that substratum is me, and that substratum is to be seen in the whole world. With that standpoint, play in the manifestations, play in the what do you say, the projections or the imaginations. Just enjoy it. Hold on to the water and play in the waves. Hold on to the gold, play in the ornaments. Hold on to the truth, play in the world of names and forms. Okay, this is what the lesson we have to learn from it and prepare our minds. For the mind's preparation, I as a self is eternal, changeless, birthless, deathless, immutable. Recognize that. And on me, the whole world is being projected only to be get rejected after the play is over. If this vision is not there, then temporary things we get attached so much to that we want to make them permanent. When they don't get permanent, we get misery in our life. And thing is what in our life, we don't catch to the millions of temporary things to make us miserable. We have 10, 15, 20, 30 things. They're enough to destroy our peace of mind and happiness in life. Prepare ourselves कि everything manifest जातस्य मरणं ध्रुवम जातस्य ध्रुवम मृत्यु हो सृष्टि हुआ तो प्रलय होता ही है. The only question of time. The more we attend to the substratum, the self, changeless, birthless, deathless, then this thing, which is a leela of the Paramatma of birth, change, modification, death, we enjoy it only. And glory and beauty of the Lord is what, anything gets dissolved. A thing which is equivalent or better than that alone comes again. Is it not? The Lord is not having any dearth of his capacity, abilities to project the things glorious and beautiful that we have to be worried about for those who have gone. इज इट नॉट? आते रहते हैं तो सृष्टि, तो कल का फूल गिर गए हो तो आज उससे भी बढ़िया आएगा, कल और भी बढ़िया आएगा. यू अंडरस्टैंड इट? पीपल इन आवर लाइफ दे हैव गॉन. जाने दो, जो नए आएंगे दे आर बेटर. मेक यूज ऑफ देयर प्रेजेंस फॉर योर ओन evolution and growth. Don't hold on to anything or being beyond limit to the extent that we insist them to stay with us permanently. अरे उनका क्या, हमारा ही ठिकाना नहीं. These are the lessons we have to learn from this Pralaya. Beautiful. In the presence of the pure consciousness, eternal bliss, how many millions of times the Sushti itself has got manifested and unmanifested. Even now, there are so many solar systems, universes only in one corner of the space are getting manifested or created. In another corner, they are getting destroyed. Just like somewhere कोई घर बना रहा है और कहीं घर तोड़ रहा है, कहीं किसी का जन्म हो रहा है, कहीं कोई मर रहा है, कहीं कोई पेड़ को उगा रहे, कहीं पेड़ को काट रहे, कहीं कोई दोस्त बन रहा है, कोई दुश्मन हो रहा है, किसी की शादी हो रही है, किसी की तलाक हो रहा है, किसी का भागवत क्लास स्टार्ट हो रहा है, हमारा खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा है. इट गोज. सो होगा ये भी एक दिन खत्म. हम होंगे कामयाब सिर्फ एक दिन. We are seeing in front of our own eyes. What is there to be worried about? Just gracefully accept it. So, pralay to hota hai. Become an ashavadi. And to fulfill that ashavada, keep doing good things. पुण्य कर्म सब करो. सुबह क्लास में आया टॉपिक, आप भी मेरे से ऐसे पुण्य करो जिससे मैं को आपसे अच्छे श्रोता मिलने वाले हैं, कि आपको भी मेरे से भी अच्छे आचार्य मिल जाए. Why should we limit? If some acharya you get who is better than me, for you, who will do japa for you, who will do puja of you, not only for you, and who will do meditation for you, and all the phala he gives you. मजा आता है कि नहीं? Will you remember me if you get such great acharya? So pray for that. है कि नहीं? आशावादी बनोगे ना, तो we don't be worried about this. And again I am telling, the one who doesn't have the goal alone gets attached in the world. And there cannot be any second goal other than the divinity. Just walk towards that, work towards that, like a scientist. So busy in discovering for something for the world, spends decades of his life not bothered about. Is it not? He is Mahayogi only, bhai. Others are lost in this bhoga and vasanas, the vastus, vyaktis. वो तो बैठे लैब में सुबह 6 आते रात 12 आते, ऐसे 30-40 साल लगा लगा के they discover something great. They are no yogi. That's how we also have to have the goal of Paramatma. As Paramatma, engage in that, then all other thing. Slowly it is happening to those who are coming regularly to the class healthily, because of the beauty of our great text chosen without any pain, simply, smoothly. Bhagavan is our goal. This thought is becoming stronger in us. And if you really mean business in that, and start doing nothing we are attending to. When you don't attend, then where is the problem? Like I am doing my classes daily, 9 classes. 9 हो गए ना? First we do morning our Aruna Prashna Parayanam. Then Taittiriya second. Then our Yoga Darshanam third class. Then Mundagopanishad 4. Gita hai fifth. Evening 10th Skandha 6th. 12th Skandha 7th. Adhyatma Brahmana 8th. Lalita Parayan 9th. I'm busy. Then how many people have come into these places, flats, rent में आए होंगे, कुछ दिन रहे होंगे, चले गए होंगे. I'm not at all worried. I don't know at all. If you have not done that, then go make friendship with them, talk to them, and then feel happy when they are, feel be miserable when they go away. Now there's no samsara. Because I'm busy in my classes. You also, every one of us, when you have stuck to our own beautiful goals, all these coming and going doesn't bother. One of the techniques. Effective, powerful, productive techniques. Okay? Now we are doing the Athyanthika Pralayam. 1 or 2 slokas only we do today. What are they? Let us chant from the mantra. So, बुद्धेर जागरणम 25 से लेकर के आप हाँ 34 तक पढ़ लेते हैं। 25 से 34 10 मंत्र पारायणम, जितना हो सके उतना देखना। ओम श्री शुक उवाच बुद्धेर्जागरणं स्वप्नः सुषुप्तिरिति चोच्यते मायामात्रमिदं राजन् नानात्वं प्रत्यगात्मनि यथा जलधरा व्योम्नि भवन्ति न भवन्ति च ब्रह्मणीदं तथा विश्वम् अवयव्युदयाप्ययात्। सत्यं हि अवयवः प्रोक्तः सर्वावयविनामिह विनार्थेन प्रतीयेरन् पटस्येवाङ्गतन्तवः यत् सामान्यविशेषाभ्याम् उपलभ्येत सभ्रमः अन्योन्यापाश्रयात् सर्वम् आद्यन्तवस्तु यतु विकाराख्यायमानोऽपि प्रत्यगात्मानमन्तरा न निरूप्योऽस्ति अणुरपि स्याच्चेच्चित् सम आत्मवत् न हि सत्यस्य नानात्वम् अविद्वान् यदि मन्यते नानात्वं छिद्रयोर्यद्वत् ज्योतिषोर्वातयोरिव यथा हिरण्यं बहुधा समीयते स्वभिः नृभिः क्रियाभिर्व्यवहारवर्त्मसु एवं वचोभिर्भगवान् धोक्षजः व्याख्यायते लौकिकवैदिकैर्जनैः यथा घनोर्क प्रभोर्कदर्शितः ह्यर्कांशभूतस्य च चक्षुषस्तमः एवं तु अहं ब्रह्मगुणः तदीक्षितः ब्रह्मांशकस्यात्मनः आत्मबन्धनः घनो यदार्क प्रभवो विदीर्यते चक्षुः स्वरूपं रविमीक्षते तदा यदा हि अहङ्कार उपाधिः आत्मनः जिज्ञासया नश्यति तर्हि अनुस्मरेत् यदैवम् एतेन विवेकहेतिना मायामयाहङ्कारणात्मबन्धनं छित्त्वाच्युतात्मानुभवोऽवतिष्ठते तमाहुरात्यन्तिकम् अंग संप्लवम्। जितना देख सकते उतने पढ़े तो काफी है। सो इन दिस मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट इज द the shloka number we have seen 25. What is that? Buddhehe. All the antakarana are this jagaranam swapna sushupti. When the tamoguna overpowers this sushupti, tamoguna with rajoguna overpowers, it is swapna. Rajo with the sattoguna also gets overpowered or expressed, we are into jagrad avastha. So there are two entities. One is antakarana, second is paramatma. These three avasthas are to the antakarana, not to paramatma. Paramatma is independent of these three avasthas. In fact, they can't exist without him, therefore they are dependent on him. Thus, when they come and go, each of the avastha of Jagra, Swapna, Sushupti, the Atma or Paramatma is not coming, not staying, or not going. It is always there. Therefore, Swapna, Jagrat, Sushupti belong to the Antakarana, not to Paramatma. Paramatma is eternally awareness, is pure consciousness. He is the Maya Atita. Therefore, the Guna Atita. गुण इन्फ्लुएंस से ही ये तीन अवस्थाएं होते हैं, तो गुण है ही नहीं उनके अंदर. हाउ कैन देयर बी दीस थ्री अवस्थास टू परमात्मा? कीप दैट इन माइंड. बुद्धेः जागरणं तो बुद्धेः जागरणं स्वप्नः सुषुप्तिः इति च उच्यते. Okay, now we have seen that in our Atma Bodhanai, Drugdursya Viveka Bhagavan Shankara gave us beautiful mantra. Ahankaralaye suptau bhavet dehopyachetanaha ahankara vikasardham swapna sarvastu jagaraha. When ahankara becomes laya, it is ahankara is aham vritti. From the manifest it goes to unmanifest. It is called nidra. Bijavastha mein jana. Same when it half expresses to identify only with sukshma sharira, it becomes swapna to that one. Then the total jagriti of ahankara, in which it is aware of this sthula jagat also, that is called the jagrat avastha. So that is a very good thought discussed for us in that Durgdosha Vivekam and so many of the textbooks. So thought is what? Buddhehe Jagaranam Swapnaha Sushupti iti cha uchyate. And then these three avasthas, Maya Matram Idam Rajan Nanatvam Pratyagatmani, on that pure Pratyagatma Paramatma consciousness. These manyness is just because of not knowing that Pratyagatma projected. That's called as Maya. What is the Nanatvam? The three avasthas, Jagra, Swapna, Sushupti. And in each of the avastha, the Triputi, not one or two, many, many. Okay. In the Sushupti avastha, the Triputi is the Nidralu Purusha and then the Avidya, and then there is nothing known that experience. In the Swapna avastha, there is Swapna Jagat, Swapna Purusha, and so many Swapnika Anubhavas is going on happening. Having. So in Jagrad avastha, every experience has got a Triputi. Is it not? The Triputi is knower known knowledge. Is it not? ज्ञाता ज्ञानम नियम. सुबह उठकर रात में सोने के बीच में how many triputis must we have gone through? You must have gone through. गिन के देखो, हजारों लाखों होते हैं. All of them are Maya Matram projected on pure conscious self. This is a very ultimate sublime Vedanta of which we have to crack that puzzle on the contemplation seat, meditation seat. So many of these Maya Matram idam, Maya Matram idam Rajan Nanatvam. This Nana, these triputis. How many hundred every day? Every experiencer has these three things of experiencer, experiencer, experiencing. These three are on the pure self only projected. How do you say so? Because in the knower, the consciousness is there. In the known, the consciousness is there. In the knowing or knowledge, also consciousness is there. How do you say there? Because I am conscious of. I am the knower. I am the conscious of the knowledge which I have known. I am conscious of the object of which I got the knowledge. Therefore, where am I as consciousness? In and through all of them. Or if I am there, all of them, then where are they? They are in their own absence. This we also seen yesterday, day before. Taittiriya Upanishad, tomorrow or day after, that subtle topic is going to come. So this is not a question to be asked by disciple to the Guru. Guru should ask him. We have seen in yesterday's example, where is the gold in the ornament? Simple question. Where is the gold in the golden ornament? Everywhere. Nook and corner. If everywhere gold is there, second question, where is the ornament? The ornament is in its own absence or in our own imagination, not in the gold. Gold is always the gold only. And what is in our own mind, the ornament is there, not in the gold, is giving a rupa to the gold and giving a nama to the gold. Again, that gold is made into round form and you call it as wedding ring or any ring. That nema, then that srushti of a ring has happened by imagining or projecting rupa nama to the gold. Okay, this is the whole srushti. But actually देखा जाए तो कुछ नहीं है सिवाय गोल्ड का वहाँ. So to हे राजन इदम सर्वम अनेकत्वम नानात्वम माया मात्रम प्रत्यगात्मनि on the pure pratyagatma. And we are lost in the anekata manyness so much for so many reasons. Always our mind is in the disturbed state. For some years or a life or two, totally rejecting all the Dvaita. When we focus on the self, we discover that. Like everything with your daily routine in your day, you can't do japa properly, you can't do puja properly, you can't attend classes properly. You are going through it every day. आ तो रहे हैं, but there's no effectiveness in it. Imagine 15 दिन आप कहीं चले गए, giving a target of doing japa इतना लाख. You'll be able to do. So to 10 दिन टारगेट लेकर गए, every day you want to do 4 hours पूजा. और एक हफ्ता टारगेट लेके गए कि हर दिन 3 घंटे क्लास सुनेंगे. When you do exclusively those things, don't you enjoy doing and the result? I'm giving some examples. In the same way, we are lost so much in the worldliness that we are not able to contemplate on this truth, that on this Pratyagatma, all this Nana is Maya Matram, not real. That we will discover it. Again, I said it's an intuitive understanding and very beautiful sublime experience, a result only of Ishvara Guru Kripa, along with our willingness and doing what they say, the sadhana to be done. Mayamatramidam Dvaitam, Mayamatramidam, Mayamatramidam Rajan, Nanatvam, Pratyagatmani. प्रत्येगात्मा में सारा ये नाना जो है, चाहे वो स्थूल हो, सूक्ष्म हो, कारण हो, व्यष्टि हो, समष्टि हो, छोटा हो, बड़ा हो, whatever it is, all Maya on one Paramatma. Nanatvam Paramatmani Maya Matra. Giving the value to it as real, we are running behind it. Just that's why the suitable example. No snake at all there, only rope is there. Only with our delusion, we see the snake and frightened and shouting and feeling that it's never good. डस लिया, और आपने मेरे को डस लिया रे, डस लिया रे, डस लिया रे, डरते रहते. And the person guru says, यार नहीं डसा, नहीं डसा. नहीं नहीं उसने किया किया नहीं किया, मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, कैसे बोलते हो, किया होता तो तब तक मर जाता हो. ये भी जिंदा है. The snake is still alive. So, how much fear we have on that? But once you know that, oh, where is it gone? These are the very salient, important thoughts of Vedanta, which we have to, through contemplation, make our own knowledge. And through commitment, do a practice of it. And that practice leads to really the freedom from all these illusions, delusions, the raga, dvesha, the sufferings. There you will see the joy gurgling in us, the peace prevailing in us. That complete joy, that type of relaxation you enjoy at that time. So beautiful. It is power. You can't compare. There's no such joy comparable in the worldliness to this, where the Dvaita Hatagaya because of discovering Ekameva Advityam Paramatma. होना चाहिए उनको. For that only we are studying. भगवान, if you want, और 1000 साल सत्संग लगाएंगे, if you think it's required, but give us that vision of seeing you alone everywhere, so that the Brahma of the Nanatva, Maya of the Nanatva, which was creating all fears, all problems, just get dissolved only. नामो निशान नहीं उसका, पूरा मिट जाना चाहिए. Okay, next, the beautiful explanations, examples. Yatha jaladhara vyomni bhavanti na bhavanti cha. Like the clouds in the space, they are there sometime, they are not there sometime. Bhavanti na bhavanti. Brahmani idam tatha vishwam. So too in that pure Brahman, this entire Vishwam, avayavi udayapeyatu. This Vishwam, which is avayavi, who is an assemblage of avayavas. Udaya, apyayata. It just appears and also disappears. So therefore, the space is real, always eternally existing. Then the clouds are coming and going, delusion. So to the Parabrahma, eternally staying is reality. On him, all these Vishwa coming and going is illusion. Here Vishwam is called Avayavi. Is an assembly of the parts. Avayavi, that Vishwa. Which are the parts? The three gunas finally. Three gunas come from Maya. Maya is from Paramatma only. So the next sloka tells us this topic. कि सत्यम ही अवयव प्रोक्तः सर्व अवयविनाम इह विनार्थेन प्रतीयरन पटसेव अंग तंतवः. So in general world में the avayavas are more real than the avayavi, because the avayavi, a person with an embodied, cannot exist without avayava, the parts. But the parts can independently exist. They are there. Therefore, here he says, Satyam hi avayavah proktaha sarva avayavinam iha vinarthena pratiyeran. So, Vidarthena pratiyaran, that without the avayavitva, the avayavas are existing. So the thread is avayava, the cloth is avayavi, which is real in them. So clear an example? Which is real, which is dependent on. The thread is not dependent on the cloth. Why? Even the clothness is not there, thread is there. But the other way around is not so. There is no thread, but there is a cloth. ये नहीं हो सकता. Therefore, the avayavi is the cloth unreal. Avayava, the thread is real. So the avayava actually is Parabrahma only. He is real. The entire world is not so. This is how सत्ताईसवां श्लोक में बताकर then यत् सामान्य विशेषाभ्याम उपलभ्येत स ब्रह्मः अन्योन्य आपाश्रयात् सर्वम् आद्यन्तवत् अवस्तु यत्. This is a little sublime shloka. We will see it tomorrow. यत् सामान्य विशेषाभ्याम उपलभ्येत, that which comes under the purview of the samanya, that is called karana, the vishesha, the karya. Wherever the samanya vishesha sambandha hai is equal to karya karana sambandha hai, both of them are illusion. Both are superimposed on the substratum to both of them. Okay? So, the Maya is Karana, Jagat is Karya. Both of them are dependent on each other, but both of them finally depend on the Paramatma who is beyond both of them. He is reality. Everything else, Karya Karana, is only unreal. These are all very high level Vedanta Grantha, where when the Brahma Sutras with Bhashyam they are studied, these sublime things they say. They talk the example of the seed and the tree. Little of it came in Mandukya Karikas. We are not of that highest level to analyze and understand. Therefore, we did not do. When we study the Mandukya 10th time, that time we may get the understanding of all that. Turant nahi hota. So the Karana is the Bija, the Karya is Vruksha. So wherever the Karya Karanata is there, both are illusion. The one who is supporting both of them is reality. So this is how the discussion goes on. In this way, some 4-5 shlokas are there in which tattva vicharana sikhakar uske dwara everything other than self, knowing it as unreal and illusory, having rejected that, only self is experienced. In the experience of self, the jiva bhava, then the upadhis, atadatmata with them, karta karma karma phaladi, entire samsara ka पूरा प्रलय होता है. That's it's called as आत्यंतिका प्रलयम. Then comes the Nitya Pralayam. With that, this chapter is over. Then the 6th one, only 13 shlok mein, once more the final touches of Upadesha. Shukadev ji does to Parikshit. 7th shlok chapter. Shukadev ji goes, Parikshit ji goes, Takshaka comes, bites. Then Janamaji are doing Sarpayagam. Then Indra of them tell him, better don't do it all that. He stops it. This is how the variety of stories in 12th Skandha. Let's see. Sarvam Krishnarpanamom Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. All Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagavana ki Jai. Sadgurunatha Maharaja ki Jai. Sarvatra Govindnama Sankirtanam Govinda Govinda. Thank you for your patient audience. Only 20 minutes I'll take to study our next text अध्यात्म रामायण. 20 मिनट मीन्स 20. फिर 6-7 मिनट हमारा पारायण of our ललिता तिशति and other things. Thanks. Nath Narayana